welcome back and thank you for joining me today. The mani on my left hand is the glow in the dark with the paw print stamps and some reverse stamping, so I'll link that video for you as well. Today I'm going to be using the Bellisimo blue that I swatched in my first video. I'll leave that video linked for you. And also using some foils for the first time. Now, I'm not going to lie, this mani, or at least the foil application, didn't quite go as planned, but you'll see what happens. So for now, let's get started. And here is the swatch that I practice on. I love that beautiful blue color. And I did practice the foils with a matte finish. I kind of ended up doing things a little bit differently on my nails and kind of messed things up a bit. But you know, you live and you learn, right? The swatch came out so awesome. I was super excited to try the foils for the first time. And to save some time for the foils in that part of this video, I did already apply the dip to all but one finger so that you can see my dip powder process. I am using my iGel liquids, base activator, and top coat for this video, and I will go ahead and let you watch, and I will be right back. And I'm back. I just wanted to pop in for the shaping. I found that the iGel powder kind of really went on nice and smooth, and they were nice thin layers, so I didn't really have to do much filing and buffing, which was really nice. Filing and buffing for me kind of depends on how nicely that powder does go on. I will often do a combination of e-filing, hand filing, and using buffing blocks for different parts of the nail. I kind of find that certain tools give me better or different results, so don't feel like you have to use one type of file or process over another. Do what works for you. In an upcoming video with the Revel Nails Girl Boss collection, I use all three methods to shape and buff and smooth everything out, so you'll get to see that. Onto the foils. I really liked these flowers and thought that they would look nice against the blue background. I'm just going to decide which flowers I want to use and cut the foils into smaller pieces so we can apply them. All right, so here is where the trouble starts. On the swatch, I used my Revel base coat and it worked out well. I figured that the iGel base would be the same, but I just couldn't seem to get it to work right, so I did have to start over on this finger. Because you can see here, hardly any of that foil transferred. So I will be starting over, but I'll be using the Revel base this time. I'm not using any special tools, I'm just pressing it down with my finger and then kind of lightly scratching it or pressing it on with my nail to help it transfer over. And that came out much better, so I decided to do 2 more fingers as well. So far, so good. I'm gonna gently clean up my cuticle lines with a little bit of acetone and one of my nail art brushes. All right, so here is where I mess everything up. My thought process here was to clear cap and encapsulate the foils for longevity, but that didn't really go so well. Using the base coat and the clear dip powder were fine, but if you're going to put the powder on, then you need to activate. And you can see here, once I applied the activator, the color in the flowers in the foil just kind of bleached out. They look all faded. And I'm looking at them like, what happened to my red rose? I was so mad at myself. But I didn't really think that was going to happen, so lesson learned, and now you won't make the same mistake. So anyway, I stuck with it. I don't know why, but applying the Revlon's matte top coat. I believe that I purchased this on Amazon, but I have to say on the swatch, it looked good. And my nails that had the foil applied, it looked good, but then on my thumb and pinky, it just looked super streaky. You could see like the nail brush lines in it when it dried, and I didn't like the way that it looked at all. And just so that you know, if you wanted to do matte with dip powder, you can kind of just stop after you do your filing and your buffing and skip applying the top coat to just get that matte finish. So I'm going to finish up with my Cuticle oil. I love this stuff. It smells like suntan lotion. But I wasn't really liking the way that the foils and the matte polish looked, so I did end up filing it all off, and I reapplied the foils and just finished it with regular top coat. So you'll see the difference. I did take pictures of both, so you'll see the difference with my mistakes and then when I went back and reapplied. So hopefully you don't make the same mistakes that I made, and hopefully this will help you if you want to try foils for yourself. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Like and subscribe to see more. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.